Hi, I'm Kathlyn Laraway. I'm a partner at Solutions-Based Family Law. Today, I'm going to be talking a little bit about what to know about property division in Colorado when you're going through a dissolution of marriage or a legal separation. The first thing to know about property division in Colorado is that Colorado is an equitable division state. And a lot of times people may hear equal division state, but I want to be very clear. It's equitable. And what does equitable mean? It means what is fair. So when you're going through the divorce process, the outcome of your divorce is meant to be what is a fair distribution of assets and debts. One of the first steps that you will do in your divorce is what's called a sworn financial statement, and you will also need to make disclosures of each party's finances. This includes gathering documents about your assets. Maybe it's a property, maybe it's 401ks, maybe it's investment accounts, bank accounts. It also includes debts such as credit cards, student loans, and other liabilities. Once the parties have completed their sworn financial statements and disclosed all the marital property, there's several other steps that are involved. One is to determine if either party has any separate property, which is property that could have been inherited, received by a gift, or that a person may have held before the marriage and has kept separate thereafter. The other thing to know is that sometimes an asset doesn't have a clear value. When we have assets such as just real estate, but even business interests, we sometimes have to have an expert come and evaluate that business or appraise a property value. Once the entire marital estate has been determined, and by that I mean we've decided what is part of the marital pie and what is a separate property as well, then it's time to talk with an attorney. There's a lot of important things to take into consideration in determining what is an equitable distribution. First and foremost, different assets may have different tax treatment, and as a result, you want to make sure you're working with an attorney who can help you understand that the assets you're receiving in the process of a divorce case are going to be those you can utilize after the case, and also that you're going to be receiving an equitable distribution of the marital estate. People often ask me what is the most important thing they can do to prepare if they're thinking that they're going to go through the divorce process. And one of the most important things you can do is to start looking for those documents that we talked about earlier that are necessary for disclosure. Bank statements, it might be credit card statements, it might be if you've had your home appraised recently. If you own a business and you have a profit and loss statement, that's going to be another important piece of the puzzle. So having your financial documents in place will help you and your attorney prepare the documents that the court requires when you're going through a dissolution of marriage action. If you have more questions about property division, please reach out to us at Solutions-Based Family Law to set a consultation with one of our attorneys.